Now in today's video, we're going to speak about something that I actually get asked a lot. I love making videos about things that people ask me. That way I could just reference them to this video and it's all said and done. But I always get asked, should I invest in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency? And I hope you guys can actually see the charts over here. You probably can't see it, you're not that far off. But we've been on this crazy tear with Bitcoin. Judging by the time you guys see this video, we're kind of calling a bull run, but it might not possibly be there. So a lot of people just seeing this price movement from 17,000 all the way up to where we're at now at 21,000 has a lot of people calling the bottom. I am not fully going to say it's the bottom, but time will tell. So like I said, depending on when you're watching this video, we'll actually see. But I do want to address the question of should you invest in cryptocurrency? What's my take on it? Being someone that has been in cryptocurrency since about 2016, there's some people on YouTube who've been in it longer, but me personally, 2016. So we're going to give you my take on actually should you invest in it, and then also I want to cover what I see for the future of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So right after this intro, we're going to go ahead and get into it. Money Making Joey, I'll see you on the other side of the intro. So I'm not going to make you guys wait very long for the answer. Should you invest in cryptocurrency and Bitcoin? I'm going to be flat out honest with you guys. I believe the answer is yes. I believe that really there's only two. I don't really get into altcoins too much, but Bitcoin and Ethereum, I think for different retail small investors out there would be something that's definitely good to have inside of your portfolio. If you own stocks and things like that, why not? I know there is kind of this fear kind of factor when it comes to investing in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. A lot of people have been turned away from it due to the fact of it was pitched to them wrong. I have to say, I'll be quite honest with you guys. I believe the cryptocurrency marketing department has done a complete horrible job. A lot of people, they came into cryptocurrency because they're looking to make fast money, big money, and they want it to come quick and easy, which you can make money with Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's just it's going to be just like investing in stocks. Why would you expect anything, really different from that? Going forward, like in prior years, it's really been the wild, wild west. And I think that a lot of people don't want to invest in crypto due to the fact of it being not regulated. That scares a lot of people. And there's a lot of people out there that they will pitch, like a lot of big cryptocurrency YouTubers, they pitch this whole decentralized thing and we should fight against regulation, when in all actuality, the whole rest of the world that hasn't invested into Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, like anyone in America that has not done it already and they're a investor, they own stocks, I can probably give you the answer to why they haven't made the move yet. And it's because there is no regulation. So you have a lot of people that pitch this thing of we need to be decentralized and there needs to be no regulation. The United States government should not care about this digital asset. And to be quite honest with you, I think that a lot of these big YouTubers that push that narrative, they even know it's BS. They know it's BS because the reality of it all is that it's these same YouTubers, they'll push the narrative that, hey, Bitcoin is going to be $100,000 one day. Bitcoin is going to be $1 million one day, which it will. It actually will. And that's why I say, if you haven't done so already, You definitely, and especially at these prices, you don't want to go ahead and wait until we get back to $50,000, $60,000 to buy again. You definitely want to take advantage of these current opportunities that we have now at even 20,000. If you could buy at 17,000, that's great. Me personally, I was hoping to get a buy-in at 14,000. That didn't happen, but we've been dollar cost averaging, nibbling our way in. We bought some at 20. We're kind of back up even on that. We were able to get some at around 16.9 ish. So, I'm happily with that. I didn't get to fill at 14,000, which, I was hoping for. Will we get there in the future? Only time will tell. I think, how we get to $100,000 Bitcoin price, $1 million for one Bitcoin? You want to know how we get there? It's regulation. Now, for all you hardcore crypto people out there, let me kind of make this narrative. Cryptocurrency took off for the most part in 2016, 2017. When the masses came in, what was decentralized about it for the most part? If I go to Coinbase and I buy my cryptocurrency on Coinbase, and I leave it on Coinbase, or I want to trade with it, I send it to Binance, I send it to Bybit, or I want to make interest on it, I'll send it to what was BlockFi. I'll even take it back some more for you. Actually, I got to take it back more. I buy my cryptocurrency on Coinbase. I send it to BitConnect to make money. When I want to take my money out, I send it to my MetaMask wallet. When I want to sell it, I send it back to Coin. I hope you get my drift, because there's nothing decentralized about anything I just said. Nothing. So we could say we want to keep Bitcoin decentralized. It ain't. And crypto, I'm probably going to be the one and only YouTuber you've ever heard. Listen, decentralized sounds good. We're going to have middlemen all the time. All the time. It's just is what it is. We're going to need regulation in order to bring the masses in. I don't think a lot of people realize, or they just don't want to say it, that when regulation comes, not only do older retail investors want to put their money in, you have 401ks, they actually could hold the physical asset of Bitcoin in there. You have different hedge funds, you have Amazon, you have big American companies, Amazon, Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, all of these people who haven't dipped a dollar into Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency. Regulation. And do you know what it would actually do to the price if all of these pieces start to come to play after regulation? Everyone's looked at what Elon Musk did to the market, right? When he bought in at $30,000 and the price doubled after that. Do you know what would happen if Microsoft or Apple decided to say, hey, we love cryptocurrency, we love the technology, we're going to embrace it, you could pay for it, we're going to have NFTs, whatever the case may be. And now we hold Bitcoin. That's not going to come before regulation. You could hope and pray, it's not going to come before regulation. You're not going to have Bitcoin in for people's 401ks before regulation. And like I said, when all that happens, you're looking at $100,000, 6-figure, 7-figure Bitcoin. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, well, when does this all happen? That is the key question. I was reading an article the other day. Right now, when I'm making this video, it's January 17th of 2023. This video will probably be on YouTube for years. When I saw an article that said there's a new House committee that was formed not only for digital assets like cryptocurrency, but also they had fintech banking up there as well. We do have a halvening that's coming up next year, 2024. I do think that'll help out the market as far as the cycle term. I honestly think regulation is coming tops by 2028. It's not coming 2023. You might see something. Don't be surprised if you see something in some part of 2024 and 2025. This is just my opinion. This is just my guesses. I don't know. And it kind of would make sense and actually line up. Now, after regulation, it would take some time, you know, for things to progress. Might even take up to 2 years. But one thing I will say for sure is that when that time comes, you definitely want to be loaded up on Bitcoin. Before regulation, before the trillions of dollars come rushing in, you want to already have your stuff. And this is kind of where the decentralized part really comes in. The only part of decentralized is if you get a hard wallet and you actually store your stuff for when this day actually comes. You will have a hard time buying cryptocurrency after regulation. Now, there is a bad part to it. Even though I'm saying regulation would be a good thing, there is also a bad piece to regulation as well. I don't think you will buy and sell it and operate the same. Absolutely not. It will be a lot tougher for exchanges. It will be a lot tougher for things like BitConnect and MoneyMake, BlockFi. Things like that to actually operate. You won't be able to access ever anything like that here in the United States, at least. VPN, I'll just actually go ahead and throw that one in there. But yeah, it would actually be a great time, because imagine if you were buying yourself some Bitcoin right now at 21,000. You hold on to it. See, too many people think the short term of it. I actually want to throw that in there. Too many people speak of the short term, and I understand it, because in all reality, it doesn't sound sexy when I tell you, hey, you can go ahead and invest in Bitcoin and Ethereum right now today, January 2023, and 5 to 10 years from now, you can sell that very same Bitcoin for $500,000, $1 million. If I told you it would happen next year, that sounds a whole lot more sexy. It really does, but that's not really the case. You're probably going to have to hold and plan to hold for at least 2 cycles, which can be potentially 8 years. At least for you to actually see, hey, I did 10x, 20x. Like, a lot of people got rich in 2020 when we did this move from a couple $1,000s to 60, 70 grand. I think it topped out 67, 69, something like that. Actually made a lot of money. And don't think that won't come back around again. And I'm going to leave it there with you guys. Don't think the same thing cannot come back around again. It's just which cycle and making sure you're there for it. You have to make sure of that. You owe it to yourself. So, Money Making Joey, I'm out of here. I will see you guys in the next one. If you guys like this video, please do me a favor. Go ahead and get subscribed to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. I'm out.